Welcome to today's episode of Opulent Living Australia, and I decided today to take us on a virtual tour of off-the-plan apartments on the Gold Coast in Queensland, New South Wales. The Gold Coast is the section south of Brisbane and closest to the New South Wales border. Now these are off-the-plan apartments, so what you're going to see with a lot of these is artistic renderings. Usually how they work is they have a display suite, and it shows you the sort of the quality of inclusions and the type of apartments. But things like this one that you're looking at here, which is Victoria and Albert at Broadbeach, this is what they envisage the penthouse suite will look like. So it's probably, more than likely, the penthouse is not yet built. In fact, a lot of these, if you were to drive around the area, you'd find a lot of these, in some cases they're just holes in the ground, in other cases they're construction that has commenced. The penthouse, this penthouse here, it's only a cool 4 bedrooms, and it's only 18 million. So there's only one of them, obviously. So let's have a look at the rest that's in this. As I said, this is Albert and Victoria and Albert. It's been a lot of advertising about this. I've seen a lot of this pop up on my social media over the past few months, and I believe they have actually started construction on this. So off the plan, you basically are looking at what something will look like. See, this says artist impression for illustrative purposes only. This is what they envisage it will look like. So at the end of the day, it won't exactly look like this, but it will look probably, something similar. So this is one of the outside areas. The pool area is what they're thinking. Another sort of outside streetscape. It's got probably shops down the bottom. I rather like that architecturally. I love this architecturally. It's really beautiful. That looks like the reception area. Doesn't it look like a house, part of a house or part of a unit? The gym and the outside area. That's an odd photo. I don't know what that one's supposed to be. It doesn't work for me. An idea of what an internal would look like. Now, the Gold Coast, I must tell you, I'll just go back to this one. The Gold Coast is really a stunning part of Australia. See that is this one will show me. That is literally the Pacific Ocean. I'm not sure exactly on the map where this is, but I know it's literally walking distance. It's virtually on beachfront without being like you see in a lot of the overseas properties where they are literally on the water. We don't tend to do that so much in Australia, mostly because our coastline's changing so much. It's very dangerous to have something that's really right on top of the water. But I tell you now, this beach at the Gold Coast, the whole Gold Coast, which is a very long swathe of beaches going, I couldn't tell you how many kilometres, but a lot. And there's various beaches. Starts at sort of like Main Beach right up at the top, Surfers Paradise. It starts at the Spit before Main Beach, Surfers Paradise, comes down through places like Palm Beach, Burleigh Heads, and right down to Coolangatta. It's probably, I'd say, at least 20 kilometres, all divided up. And it literally is that close to the water. So again, ideas of what the inside would possibly look like. See, that is literally the view. If you're on the right side of these apartments, which is the ocean side. And see, there's the beach there, as you can see. So this looks like it's one street or so back from the beach. That is a bit deceptive. It shows the beach, but you're up high, but I doubt it's actually sitting right on there. That's a part of one of the Gold Coast beaches. Big shopping area in the Gold Coast. Gold Coast has literally got everything. It is very high rise. Very high rise. If you don't like high rise, then don't go and live on the Gold Coast. Broadbeach North. Yes, it's got a train station. And we're back to the penthouse. So what Victoria and Albert Broadbeach, it's only just started being offered. Prices are starting at 1.235 million. And it's got a range of 2-bedroom apartments, that's the 1.235, then 3-bedroom apartments from 2.140 million, More 2-bedroom apartments, which is slightly less. There's only one of those. It's only 1.8. It's cheap at that price. Then various other residence types, 3 bedrooms from 2.1515, and the sub penthouse. The sub penthouse is only 8.250 million. It's got 3 bedrooms, 1 study, 3 bathrooms, and 3 car parks, and it's 374 square meters. And then you've got the main penthouse, which is this one we're looking at here. It's a 4-bedroom apartment, and it's from 18 million. So when they say from, when you're building off the plan, you have an ability to customize things to some degree to how you want, so your inclusions and things like that. So it's not a fixed price normally. So that's Victoria and Albert. Let me see. Oops, F11. Thank you. So we're going to go and have a look at Crest Broadbeach. Similar sort of area to where we were just looking. Let me just get my screen capture right. So Crest Broadbeach is on Broadbeach, which is Broadbeach is almost like the centre of the Gold Coast. Again, as you can see, here's the beach. So same beach essentially, but just a different part of the whole strip that we call the Gold Coast. Here's the beach. This is obviously not right on beachfront because there's some properties right there on the beachfront itself. We're looking at prices starting from 1,249 million, and so 1,249,900. What's it offering? 3-bedroom apartments. So what I did when I was doing this search was I wasn't looking for the bottom end. I just wanted to show you some of the bottom end to give you some idea. So that's a 2-bedroom apartment from 1.7799, and it goes up then to 3-bedroom apartments from 37999. We've got some that are slightly lesser. They're slightly smaller from 36999. And some 2 bedrooms that are cheap. It doesn't show that the penthouse is available here, so maybe it's sold. But as you can see, very, very similar to you know, how close it is to the beach. And the views that are, so the views, most of these have amazing views. They're showing you the views out to the coast. But the Gold Coast itself also has really good what we call hinterland views. So the views up to the mountain range behind us, which is part of the Great Dividing Range. You'd have to have a really good look at some of these properties to see what your view's going to be like if you're on the back side of these apartments. Or they might have been built to be right through the entire, and so you're focusing on the view out to the front. Bathroom, looking like most bathrooms. This is an idea of what they think the outside with the pool area is going to be looking like. I would suggest that's what's in front of you for the water, so you're probably going to need, to get those amazing water views we're looking at, you're probably, a minute ago, you're probably going to have to be up higher. That's the beach. So this, at a guess, I would think this is possibly it. Yeah, so you're back a little bit from the water. Now, these photos were obviously taken on a really good day, but trust me, I've been on the Gold Coast on some days where you wouldn't want to be out on any of these balconies, particularly when you're really high up. Then we're back to the same thing we saw a minute ago. That's Crest. Let's have a look at Sandbar at Burleigh Heads. Now, how much do they want for this? I've just closed out the window that's got everything on it. So this is Sandbar at Burleigh Heads, a little bit south end of the Gold Coast. We're starting to sort of move down the Gold Coast. It's pricing starting at 3.5. There is only one unit showing as being available here, and that's unit 151, and that's 3.5. 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 2 car parks, a total area of 187 square metres, an internal area of 156. That's a little bit smaller than the last ones we just looked at. It looks almost like this is a little closer to the ocean than the others are. Yeah, it would have to be. So as you come down, this is the strip that sort of is Burleigh, and as you come down to Burleigh, there's more of the high rises that are just on this front ocean strip as compared to surface, and further up where you've got the high rises on a much wider area. So this has to be almost about as close to beachfront as you're going to get. Oh, there it is. So not quite. It's on the, looks like they're too deep on the ocean front here. So this is what was the old Gold Coast Highway, which is now one of the internal roads, because the new highway from Tweed Heads, just at the other side of the border, New South Wales border, right through to Brisbane, is now inland, and these have become sort of local roads. So as you can see, it's just one back. So it's not absolute beachfront. I wouldn't want absolute beachfront, quite frankly. Look, I'm sorry, the pool here is just not up to scratch. I like the resort style pools. This looks like an idea of what they think the communal areas are going to be like. Yeah, no, that pool just doesn't do it for me, I'm afraid. Nice, but for 3.5 million, I'd want something more resort style. Outdoor sort of barbecue areas, that's a plus. It's about, on the Gold Coast, it is absolutely about lifestyle. Look at this place here in the background. That is eventually going to sell for land value only, and they're going to rip that place down and put high rises on it, would be my guess. That is, looks like an idea of what an internal would be like. The gym. A artist rendition of what night would be like, because it's an artist rendition, and we are back to the start. So that's Sandbar at Burleigh. Now we're getting up there in price. This is called Arc Residences at Northcliffe. I'm not 100% sure where Northcliffe is. Gold Coast, surface, pre-construction, late 2026 is the estimated finish time. So let's have a look what we've got here. So price-wise, we have north facing, so north being back towards Brisbane, half floor residence, it's only 4.055 million. South facing half residence, so north would be, I'm thinking they would be calling this north and this south, but it's not quite right, because this is east and this is west. South facing half floor residence, 3,995. Rare low level full floor residence right across is 8.825. Full floor residence going up in amenities, it's actually smaller. Rare low level full floor, so you're further down, but if you want to go higher up, so 8.825 gets you a low level full floor residence, 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, 2 car parks, 434 square metres. Full floor resident but higher up, so you've got obviously better views, and you'd probably get views. See this is almost like part of the hinterland. It's sort of north and northwest, but there's sort of more of the hinterland, you know, over in this direction. So full floor residence, 4 bedrooms, higher up, you're going for 9.2, 4 bedroom, 4 bathroom, 2 car parks, but it's only 4.14 square metres. And then you've got the 2-level penthouse, up here at the top. Oh, it's a 2 level, so it's that one, and it's 17.25. It's 4 bedrooms, 1 study, 5 bathrooms, and 3 car parks. So let's have a look at what else they're showing us about it. Oh, well, this is beachfront. According to this, it is. Because this, as I said, they don't build right down on the beach anymore, because particularly in high storm times, and this is the Gold Coast, and the Gold Coast can get, as part of Queensland, it's semi-tropical. You can get the bottom end of cyclones down here. We don't get cyclones down here per se, but they can get some really severe storms, and there can be times when this sand is literally virtually storm damaged, and therefore they're not really letting anyone build right on the edges of the water. And here, unlike what you see in places like, say, overseas, where you see some places that literally you open your back door and you walk out your back gate and you walk onto the beach, that's pretty rare here in Australia, particularly in the urban areas like we've got here in the Gold Coast. Oops, that shouldn't have happened. Yeah, the pool here is, I suppose, I mean, I'm picking at straws, because really that looks like the pool, but I suppose when you've got the ocean there, who needs a really good pool? But I do. I like a pool. This looks like the sort of entertaining area around the pool. Yeah, there is the idea of how close to the beach it is. Oh, here we go, a map. So it's right there. This is the Nerang. So you've got the Nerang River on the west side. They call it the Gold Coast Highway, but it's not the major highway between Sydney and Brisbane. And here's the Pacific Ocean. So it is right here. And as you can see, there's quite a non-owned area, a government-owned area between where the beach is and this front. And I think we're back to the beginning. So that's what anything from 4 million to, oh no, 3,995, so just short of 4 million through to 17.25 million will buy you on the at Arc Residence at Northcliffe. What else have we got here? Then we've got Drift Residences at Main Beach. This looks pretty waterfront as well. Drift is Main Beach. So Main Beach, if my memory serves me correctly, is just slightly north of Burleigh. Pricing from 4,095, 4,095,000. Estimated completion date September 25. Moments from the sandy shores of Main Beach. Drift presents a beautiful collection of luxury residences, high-end design, premium amenities in one of Gold Coast's finest locations, nestled beside the restaurants and shops of vibrant Tedder Avenue. Oh, sorry, Main Beach is a lot further north than Burleigh. It's up towards the top end of the Gold Coast. Although every year what is actually Gold Coast keeps getting redefined. There used to be the Gold Coast and then like this hinterland and this sort of non-urban area of farms and older places in between that and the bit coming down from Brisbane, and now it's all just merging into one long stretch of pretty well development and really top end development. So new apartments for sale in Drift Residences Main Beach. We've got a half-floor apartment at 4.095, 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 2 car parks. It's only 262 square metres, so that's considerably smaller than some of the other properties we've looked at so far. Main Beach it's pretty exy. Main Beach is it's a place where people really do want to be. It's sort of the better end of that bottom part of the Gold Coast per se. You've got a full floor apartment. It's 4 bedrooms and it's from 11,895,000. 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, 4 car parks, and a total area of 531 meters squared. And then you got a 5-bedroom apartment, 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, 5 car parks, 1,019 square meters, and you have to talk to them about the pricing on that. So as you can see, this is quite close to, this almost looks like an image we saw elsewhere. So I think they sometimes reuse the images. So that's the sort of the top end of the Gold Coast. I hate to say it, but a lot of the furnishings on these things is very bland for me. Okay, now this looks like some really nice jacuzzi style areas, getting more to my liking of the sort of pools I expect in places like this. I'm one of those people that goes and stays in hotels and judges them on how good their pools are first and foremost before I look at most other things. A nice infinity pool, quite small though, so if you've got a lot of people using this pool, it could get quite crowded. That's an idea of what the internals might look like. Oh, where are we? We're obviously back to the beginning. We are. So that is Drift Residences at Main Beach. Now we're really getting up there. Now I have the AU, as in Australian AU is our abbreviation for Australia, and this is at Surface. The AU 552A, the Esplanade Surface Paradise, that is really, really beachfront. So Surface is one of the older areas of this part of the Gold Coast, and it's sort of like the original area that started, and it's been massively redeveloped over the years. I first remember going up there, close on 40 years ago. No, probably more than that, 45 years ago, and all these high rises are new. It's gradually being changed. There is a lot more water, there is a lot more public parking, and anything in Surface tends not to be right on the beachfront. It can't, because there's more public areas. So starting from 4,395,000, we've got, it's offering level, it's only got a couple of things it's saying is available. Level 4 full floor residence featuring 2 balconies. It's a 4-bedroom apartment for 4,395. 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 2 car parks. It's only 279 square meters. And then we have level 16, which is a full floor residence featuring sweeping views of the ocean. Level 16's up a bit. 4-bedroom apartments from 5.2 million. 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 2 car parks. Again, it's only 255 square meters. It's quite small. As you can see, you're quite close to the ocean. You are. There's just nothing is going to be built in front of you. No, the decor here is not to my liking, but the beauty of off the plan is you can actually often, get things built to the way you want it. This almost looks like, I know, there's a gym, so this is like this is a public area, unless it's part of the penthouse. I like the sort of curvy architecture of this. That is a artificially generated image, but I can tell you that is pretty close to what that bit of the beach looks like, although it doesn't really have that amount of narrow, of very shallow water, depending I suppose on what time of the tide you're at. This particular people are really into trying to sell it on the lifestyle, not on the. And I think we're back to the beginning. Yeah. Just going to see if I can. This had a video here that I was going to have.
If you're in the market for a property that has the total wow factor, then you're in for a treat with the property we'll be viewing today. Calling to the AU after the symbol for gold, the name truly reflects the design of these homes, with opulent gilded details found throughout each property. It's right on the beach, minutes from surfers paradise, and features the most incredible amenities. These homes truly are the epitome of luxury. Located.
Oh, there is more on it, is there?
On the Esplanade beachfront of Surfers Paradise, a striking new 19-storey residential development is set to take shape, offering some of Queensland's most luxurious residences. You'll likely need to move quickly to secure a property, as there is just a limited collection of 12 luxurious full-floor apartments and 2 tri-level penthouses. Behind the AU's striking curved facade is a series of exclusive homes that exude timeless style. From the triple height ceilings to uninterrupted ocean vistas to the delicate details, everything has been meticulously thought out to ensure your home is everything you've ever dreamed of. The interiors push the boundaries of luxury, incorporating intricate cornices with ornamental room dividers and bespoke marble flooring to create a home that feels so much more unique than a traditional pared-back approach to apartment design. The AU residents will have access to an exclusive club which features a sun deck and lounge, an ocean view pool, a sauna and gymnasium, and an outdoor barbecue and dining area. Being located on the northern side of Alcorn Avenue means you just a leisurely walk along the bustling waterfront promenade from the Soul Boardwalk shopping precinct in the heart of Surfers Paradise. Enjoy having everything at your doorstep, from designer retail to world-class dining, and not to mention one of Australia's best beaches. Inquire today via Urban to secure your residence at the AU before these stunning homes sell out. And if you'd like to catch more videos in this series,
I'd argue with her that the Surfers Paradise beach is the best. It's okay. It's not my pick of the beaches on the Gold Coast. I actually prefer the southern end of the Gold Coast than the northern end of the Gold Coast. Okay, now we're getting up there. We're going to have a look at sea glass. This is sea glass is surface 7 to 9 Northcliffe Terrace Surface Paradise, starting from 4,987,500. Royal. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I'm on the wrong one. Sea glass, starting from First Avenue Broadbeach. So we're coming slightly south of Surface. Pricing starting from 4,850,000. We've got a north-facing half floor for 4,850. East-facing half floor, which is the east, is back out to the ocean, from 5,995. Full floor from 13. They're 4-bedroom apartments, 13,675,000. I wish it was 13,000. I'd buy 6. 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, 3 car parks. Now, these have got a much bigger total area of 557 square metres and an internal area of 451 square metres. And I suggest to you that's because it's Broadbeach. So anything tends to be around Surface, Main Beach, that sort of end, then your price per square metre is going to be a lot higher because it's perceived to be a much more exclusive part of the Gold Coast. But I quite like Broadbeach. This would be my pick out of the ones we've looked at so far if I'm spending in that sort of money, just on where it is located and also the sort of money you're spending and how much you're actually getting for it. So the full 4-bedroom apartments, 13,675,000. is 557, I think, without looking at it closely. I think that's probably the biggest one we've seen so far. So let's have a look and see what it looks like. Not as architecturally captivating as some of the others we've looked at. Pool again, is, you know, I like the resort style looking pools with a bit of more freeform to them. This is where you they're giving you storage for your surfboards and your paddle boards and all that sort of outdoor gear. That's neat. Yeah, that photo doesn't do anything for me. This looks like sort of an office, like a co-working space, I would say. They haven't really given me much about the actual interiors. I wonder if they're giving us a video. No, not really. No, they haven't. I think their marketing needs a bit of work, quite frankly. The Royal Gold Coast. Let's have a look at this. This is surface again, 7 to 9 Northcliffe Terrace surface. Absolute beachfront residences and penthouses under construction on Northcliffe Terrace. 3-bedroom north facing 4,987,500. 3-bedroom plus MPR north facing Pearl apartments. 3 bedrooms 5,336,100. King size beach homes, 3-bedroom apartments from 7,127,900. And I don't know what the MPR stands for. 3-bedroom plus MPR middle Pearl apartments, 5,884. I think I'd get rid of the 888 if I was selling into the Asian market. 4-bedroom apartments, the absolute beachfront penthouses. 4-bedroom apartments from 8,373,750. That's certainly up. It's not at ground floor level. See, I like this sort of more curvy style of building. Now we're talking. This is the sort of pools I want to have, and this is clever. So you're on the beachfront. You don't have, because this is Northcliffe at surface. You don't have quite the offset off the beach as you do in some of those others we've looked at. And I like this. You could actually have some of your lounges. I would assume there's some way there to stop Joe Public from coming up into this area, because this is quite a easily accessible area of surface. So that's clever. See how these are all enclosed, fully glass enclosed just here? That's because it really does. If it's a windy day and the wind is coming in off the ocean, it howls up here, and particularly when you get up high. That's lovely. I suspect that's one of the penthouses. Have to be. And I suspect that is as well. That's the catch you've always got to look at when you're looking at these sorts of things. Which one of the places they've got, which one of the levels they've got, is this a 3-bedroom north-facing apartment for 4,985, or is this one of the penthouses for, 8,373,750? Looks like it's sort of like got a coffee area down below. Wine cellar. I don't think that's, could be in an apartment. Lots of questions. And I think we're back to the beginning. We're back to the beginning. So that's Royale. Now we're really starting to get up there in the big dollars. This is Lux at Main Beach. We're going back up to, I've upgraded to Windows 11 and it's driving me insane. Now we're going Main Beach. So there's a sort of an area up around the top of Main Beach. I think it might be where the Nerang River comes out. So you've got Pacific Ocean sort of over this side. Then this is obviously located around the corner where the river empties out, rather than particularly on the ocean. Rankin Parade, Main Beach, yeah. Construction underway, 6 expansive half-floor residences. It's only 6 half-floor residences, spanning 296 square metres to 340 square metres. As I said, the further up the north you get of the main area of the Gold Coast, the more you're going to pay per square metre. Blah, 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 blah. 6 private pools, extensive outdoor living, walking distance to restaurants, cafes and boutique shopping, 50 metres to the sandy shores of the Broadwater. The Broadwater is not the ocean. So we've got 10 ground floor luxury redefined 3-bedroom apartments from 4,995. That's 4,995,000. And then you've got the top floor luxury with private rooftop oasis at Loon, and I've lost it now, it's 5,555,000. So it's 3 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, 3 car parks, and a total area of 319. So if you want space, you're better off down the bottom end of the Gold Coast. So yeah, this is quite 6 expansive half-floor residences. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's quite small. It's getting more towards a villa. Yeah. So this is the Pacific Ocean in the back, and then there's like a spit bit. So see this. This is Marina Mirage at Southport, which is right near SeaWorld. So there's a little like a spit area up the top end here of the Gold Coast, and this is river. This is where the river empties out. I think it's probably the Nerang River, but don't quote me on that. Southport Yacht Club, Marina Mirage. Sorry, I saw that after all, and I started looking. I know the they're very very obvious with the sails. And look, honestly, Marina Mirage, it used to be a fabulous place to go up and shop in, but it's really gone off in recent years. The Seaway, if you own a boat, this is where a lot of the boats get moored. This is Loon here. So as you can see, this is why it's more low level, because it's not in the big main high-rise section. It's back around in the more lower-rise stuff. Appealing if you want, if you don't want the big high-rise. It's appealing if you're a boatie. Villa, okay, they're telling me that's Villa 5, which doesn't tell me what the prices of those in the price section I'm looking at. Villa 5 again. Villa 5, Villa 5. If that's the kitchen, I'm sort of underwhelmed. I suppose you're not meant to cook in here. Quite a nice outdoor area. That was okay. So that's we're now telling me that's Villa 1. So that would be on the ground floor level, I would assume. Nice outdoor barbecue area. Villa 1 looks like it's got its own pool. So whereas some of the others have just got a big main pool, it looks like these have got more. Some of these have got more internal pools. Villa 1 again. Villa 1 again. Yeah, these kitchens are just not doing it for me. Not telling me which one it is, but it's up a little bit, so it's not on the ground. So that looks like a private pool within a villa. Nice if you're into jogging and bicycling and walking. This area of Main Beach has a lot of really nice areas you walk along here, but they get quite busy in the height of summer. Some external of it. I think we might actually be back to the beginning. Don't mind the architecture of this. Yeah, we are. So that's getting up there a bit. The Escape at Surfers Paradise. This is back to surface. For some reason, all the really expensive places ended up being more top end of the Gold Coast. So as I said, my search was 2 million plus. Escape Surfers Paradise, 63 Garfield Terrace surface. Pricing starting from 6,650,000. 33 absolute beachfront, whole floor sky homes and double-story penthouses. So this is really getting up there at the top end. Coming soon to Garfield Terrace, which makes me feel like they haven't actually started to build yet. Just 33 absolute beachfront, 3 and 4 bedroom plus multi-purpose room, whole floor sky homes and double-story penthouses. Escape represents a standard of luxury reserved for the ultra elite. Sounds very up your nose. Position on absolute beachfront with no roads separating you from the beach. 365 degree views. It's the surface, yeah. 365 degree views, including beach views south to Coolangatta, which is the very bottom end of the Gold Coast, and north to Main Beach, that complements the Surfers Paradise city skyline and Gold Coast waterway views. Contemporary architectural elegance is imagined by PBD architects. Impeccable curated interiors by Coco Republic, blah 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 blah. The retreat is 4 bedrooms plus MPR. I still don't get what this MPR is all about. I must go and have a look at and see what that's about. 4 bedrooms, the retreat, it's 6,650,000, 4 bedrooms, 1 study. Doesn't tell me whether there's any car spaces, which I'd want to know. And then we have the Grand, which is 3 bedrooms. It's a 3-bedroom apartment for 6,790,000. It's only got 3 bedrooms. It's pre-construction. Floor count is going to be 31, they're saying. Just 33. Okay, there must be 33 at the whole floor. So there's 31 of apartments, and then there's probably 2 floors of sort of common area. Just want to see whether it is going to give me a video. No, doesn't look like it. So yeah, don't mind this pool area. Seems like a nice sort of outside area. As you can see, yes, it is very close to the beach. This looks like one of the penthouses, I would guess, because it's too high. Yeah, that's definitely the top penthouse. As you can see, that isn't one of Australia's better beaches. Not bad. I quite like the colouring, the way they've thought about the interior design here. As I say, these are off the plan. This isn't actually built yet, so this is just a rendering of what they're envisaging it would look like. You'd be able to pick your own finishes and that sort of style of thing. Nice wine cellar. Nice, and again, as you've seen on some of my other videos, in Australia, particularly this part of Australia, that it's Queensland area, northern New South Wales, Northern Territory, we do indoor-outdoor a lot. Now, that's quite nice. This is all your sort of area down the bottom. Yeah, see, there's the 2 levels of public area. So it's 33 high, but the bottom 2 levels are common area. Don't think it has much in the way of hinterland views. Yeah, it's not the world's best beach. And we're back to the start. So that is what 4 million, nearly 4 million plus is going to buy you. No, try 6 million plus. Now we've got 2 left to go. This is Ari. And this is really top end. It is, Ari is Main Beach Parade, Main Beach. So yeah, all the really big dollars are coming right up the very top end. I like that pool area. It almost looks infinity pool. Yeah. This is nice. Quite like this. And so it would want to be for prices starting from 7 million, 3 and 4 bedrooms, 31 apartments, estimated completion mid 26. Magnetic Main Beach, blah 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 blah. I go past all of the marketing speak. Rising to 21 levels, ARI comprises 31 apartments including 6 full floor and 12 levels of half floor. So 6, 12 half floors is 24. It's got 30 residences in total. Exquisite 2-story penthouse. Oh, and then the penthouse. The luxury, each half floor apartment it's again small. Each half floor apartment is only 288 square meters to 290 square meters. And the full floor are only 500, oh, they're better, 567 square meters to 610. Nah, not too bad. But you're getting a southeast facing half floor. So southeast is towards the ocean but looking south. From 7 million, 3 bedrooms, north facing half floor. So you've got to pay an extra $500,000 if you want north facing half floor, as distinct from south. So north is back up towards up towards Brisbane. 6 of 1, half a dozen. Why would I care? I'd probably prefer south facing, quite frankly. And the full floor are 4 bedrooms, and they're from 13,500,000. 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, 4 car parks, a total area of 567 square meters, an internal area of 434 square meters. But the half floors are substantially smaller. They're more in line with the sort of size we've been looking at elsewhere. As a display suite. So all of these, how they work is you've got the the architect plans and the mock-ups as we're looking here at the photos, but they usually have a display suite. In this case, the display suite is not where they're building, it's in Broadbeach. A year ago, it tells me, the property group tells me that a year ago the median value of a unit, both apartments and townhouses, was now 692,000, following rolling quarterly gains of 3.7%. And in August 23, it crept up to Gold Coast medium unit approaching 700k, and then it's really galloped from there. They're trying to tell me that someone, I don't know who it is, said there are few comparable penthouses on the Gold Coast market, and they're saying that Airy Main Beach penthouse seeks nearly 20 million. There's a lot of gump on this page, and it's really hard to work through, but I like that. That's really nice. That's nice too. Obviously the entranceway, we're still in the public areas. I would say we're still in the public areas. This looks like one of the penthouses. So does that. That is, look, I don't know whether they have their own internal pools. So I suppose what you can hear from this is, if you're interested in these sorts of places, you've really got to, get the brochures, talk to the agents, go to the display suits. Really, it's pre-construction. It's not till mid-2026 estimated. You've really got to do your homework beforehand. Architecturally, the building doesn't do as much for me as some of the other areas we've looked at. Okay, one more to go. And that is One Burley. which is sort of one of the most expensive I could find currently. So we're down now at Burleigh Heads, so down towards the middle of this top Gold Coast area, and this is One Burleigh. 88 The Esplanade, Burleigh Heads. Prices starting from $8,850,000. 16 apartments, 4 bedrooms. Estimated completion date not confirmed. Bespoke, unrivaled, exclusive. You'd want to be for that price. Luxury living, ultimate high-end residential development in Burleigh. I do honestly think I prefer Burleigh to North Beach because I'm more of a beach person than I am a walking track. Blah 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 blah. Peerless and limited collection of only 16 bespoke full-floor residences akin to a private beach home. Luxurious sanctuary which epitomises exclusivity in its purest form, offering a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to indulge in the ultimate coastal lifestyle in a sought-after location. And then it goes into the meticulously crafted by a team of design experts, blah, 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 blah. It does have its own website. Amenities, an elevator and a pool. So it's got level 2, 4-bedroom apartments from $8,850,000, 4 bedrooms, 1 study, 3.5 bathrooms, 3 car parks. I see a total area, this is the point I was making before, a total area of 425 square metres, an internal area of 327. They're bigger apartments overall. Then level 3, 4-bedroom apartments from $9 million, but they're smaller in terms of total area. Level 4, 4-bedroom apartments, the higher up we go, the more expensive it gets, as you would expect. Level 4 is from $9,150,000, 4 bedrooms, 1 study, 3.5 bathrooms. Level 5 is 4-bedroom apartments from $9.3 million. Level 6, 4-bedroom, 9.450, and they're quite small once we get up there. Level 14, I don't know why they jumped from 5 to 6 to 14. Level 14 is 4-bedroom apartments from $11,350,000, smallish. Level 15, 4 bedrooms, 11.6. Level 16, 11.85. Level 17 is the penthouse and its price on application, because if you're needing to check price on that, you shouldn't be buying. See, this is where this is Burleigh Headland, where it sort of swings around. Quite like Burleigh. I'm not a main drag surface sort of person, apart from the fact that last time I was in the main drag of surface, it was quite rough at night. This is showing me all about the same thing. Oh, I like the bathroom. There's some degree of style in the way they've set this up. Colour is bland. That's a better kitchen. See, that's more like my idea of what a kitchen should look like. That looks like the walk-in robe, dressing room, makeup table. Same thing, same thing, same thing, and we're back to the beginning. So 54 minutes down the track, and that has been my wrap-up of 2 million, what 2 million plus will buy you on the Gold Coast. Enjoy.